I'm Jamie. Just call me Jamie. Welcome back to another video. Hey, y'all. Now, if you guys been watching me, y'all know I be doing gig work. If you're new here, if you're not new here, I do gig work. I be out there hustling. I do vlogs. Just basically to survive as a mom of four, jobless mom of four, because gig work is my main apps. But lately, y'all, I've been seeing a lot of people say that they have been getting deactivated from Walmart Spark. So let's talk about it. So I've been seeing some big YouTubers, well, really one, and I'm not gonna call no names, say that they just recently did a video on saying that they got deactivated. And basically they were trying to find out why. Everything was good on their end. They don't know why they got deactivated. And this is not the first time that I saw someone say that they got deactivated. I've read on Reddit that a lot of people say that they've been getting deactivated and that Walmart Spark is notorious for deactivating people for basically no apparent reason. So I'm just trying to figure out, wrap my head around why these people are getting deactivated from this platform, especially if you didn't do anything wrong, everything's in the green. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Because usually when it comes to apps, they usually give you a warning. DoorDash will give you a warning. Like, hey, you cutting a little bit close, like this area. You might be low in your customer service. This low, you cutting it close. Usually apps will warn you before they deactivate you. And I'm just trying to wrap my head around, how are these people getting deactivated? Is it because you're vlogging your experience with Walmart Spark? Is it because you did something wrong that you didn't know that you did? Why are these people getting deactivated randomly from Walmart Spark? What is it? What is the issue? And I've seen it wherein people are, they had none of that. They didn't do anything wrong and just, they got deactivated. And when they call into Walmart Spark, it's just like they can't get, or Walmart Spark can't give them a reason why they're deactivated. And that's what's really pissing me off with the situation, because what you fail to realize is these people livelihood. And especially if this is your main income, you're doing Walmart Spark or any other gig app, this is your main income, y'all playing with people's livelihood. And a lot of people don't have a 9-to-5. A lot of people just do gig work apps. That's their job. And my thing with it is, when it comes to these gig work apps, you should be doing more than one gig work app, especially if you don't work a 9-to-5. You should be multi-apping. You should be doing 2, 3, 4, 5 apps, because if you just depended on one app, especially one app like Walmart Spark, you don't know if you're going to get deactivated or not. You wouldn't know, especially if that's your main income, that's your main source. You as a gig work one-on-one, you should know that you should be multi-apping. And if you don't know, you will now know that you should be multi-apping. It don't matter if you working a 9-to-5, if you're not working a 9-to-5, you should always have more than one gig work app in your phone. Because for one, these people like to play. Even though you have other apps that will warn you if, you know, you did something wrong, don't do that again. They'll give you a warning. But apps like Walmart Spark, who will not warn you and they just deactivate you, that is a problem. That's why you can't just depend on one gig work app. And I'm to the point where if I get deactivated from them, I don't give a damn. I don't, because for one, that's not my only source of income, so it wouldn't hurt me one bit. I can move on. Y'all know anyway that Amazon Flex is the main app that I do, and I don't apply for other gig work apps. So I'm to that point. Well, it don't be like me. It ain't gonna hurt me. I don't care. I'll move on to the next best thing. So, and it's just like a lot of people depend on these gig work apps to pay their bills, feed their children if the children need to be fed, and put gas in their car, just all of that. And y'all got time to just play around and just deactivate people randomly. Then when you call in, y'all don't have no reason why these people is deactivated. You can't give them a reason. All you have to do, all you can tell them is, oh, well, I can walk you through the appeal process. You just got the appeal. Nobody don't want to hear that. Nobody really wants to hear that. I need a reason why I was deactivated. And I'm to the point where if I get deactivated from the app, I ain't appealing nothing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't appealing nothing. I'm gonna just move on to the next. Nobody really has, I tell y'all, nobody got time for that. Because at the end of the day, like I said, y'all playing with people's livelihood. Y'all playing with people's money. And that impacts people's real life. That's why I said, if you just do gig work, if you're just doing gig work, it got to be something outside of gig work that you doing that's going to make you money. Invest in something, because this can't be the end. This can't be it. This is not it. And if you content with just doing the gig work thing, and that's what you want to do. But I'm speaking from my perspective as somebody like me. That's why I said I doing something else besides the gig work, because it's no real, to me, from my experience, from my situation, it's no real benefit to it. It's no job security. It's not. It's a side hustle. It's not no passive income. I need something that's going to make me money, a lot of money, and I can invest that money. I can double that money. I want to be able to make money in my sleep. That's why I'm doing something else besides the gig work, because I don't have time for nobody or no apps to be playing with my money. So it has to be something else. We have to, as gig workers, we have to want to do more. And if say I ain't knocking you for just doing the gig work, and if this the only thing you do and you up in age and you want to stay, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking for us people who are able to do something else. But I do want to share some ways that you can probably reduce the risk of deactivation, because at this point right now, we really don't have time to be getting deactivated, especially if that's our only form of income. So some ways that you can reduce the risk of deactivation is don't multi-app on the same device. Try to get another device, have another cell phone or something like that. And if possible, I know, because see, I only have one phone. So I usually have the DoorDash. When I'm doing the Walmart Spark, I pull up DoorDash, and whichever one pop up first, I do it like that. But try, if you possible, try not to multi-app on the same device, because you know how Walmart Spark, if you late with certain stuff, they don't like that. Make sure that you always take pictures of your delivery. Make sure that you scan those groceries if need be. Make sure you're just doing your part on your end, so at least you know I did my part. Ain't nothing else I can do. And I tell y'all, don't rely on just one app. That's y'all problem. A lot of y'all relying on just one app. You can't do that when you a gig worker, when you're doing a side hustle. You have to multi-app. You have to do more than one app. And make sure y'all watch y'all cancellation and completion rates, because that's a big one. Your cancellation and completion rates. If you constantly cancel orders, or if your completion rate is not up to par, that's a sign right there. They will deactivate you. So you might want to pay attention, and you might want to watch those things. You got to be able to protect your hustle. These apps really don't care about you. They're in a business to make money, just like you in a business to make money. So use them to your leverage and try to better yourself with the money that you're making off these apps. They might not care about you, but I do. So I'm just trying to help you the best I can. But if you've been deactivated, or you're worried about being deactivated, drop a comment and let's talk. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with another driver. We in this together, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.